Kobe doing work. 2-4 on my shirt. He the greatest on the court, and I'm the greatest on the verse. Going for the fourth ring like it was his first. Gotta get the gleam. Do it for Kareem. 2-4 so nice, my flow so mean. Catch me at the game, sitting next to Goldstein. Kobe Bryant Nikes, purple gold strings. Kobe in the game, dunking on the whole team. Black Mamba, attack conquer. Basketball beast, rap monster. Crossover good, a turnaround jumper. Or just drive the lane and dunk on dunkers. You know where it's going down, yo. This is the Lake Show, but don't drown, though. I call him King Bryant, not let the crown show. Black Lives Matter fact, that's a matter of fact.
Now that we're familiar with both of your builds, let's talk about how you think they...
삶이 이리 우리 잠아 너가 저장 아빠 no fake like 네가 어제 만든 음악 It's only one way up I don't wanna see your number 네가 pick up at the color 아이들은 너에게 나빠 So you not ask for our info go listen 초록 창이 되길 써줘 신상한 녀석들이 pressure
Oh, say does that
It's coming. Listen to the G-Dep sound. Playing these speakers bumping as I got the sound for you.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. In this one, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Philadelphia 76ers at Wells Fargo Center. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for Joel Embiid.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. Bridges and Johnson work as the forwards. Cam Thomas out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid are in the middle. Kyle Lowry out there with Maxey. And it's Oubre in at the 3. Here we are at the final game of the regular season, Grant. For the players, are there some mixed emotions in these situations?
Oh, absolutely, B.A. I mean, it's nice to be at the finish line, but you always have some regrets from the season. Everyone thinks their record could have been at least 1 game or 2 better.
Here we go. It'll be the Nets off the tip. Johnson against Harris. Pass to Bridges. The 3. And it's Harris with the rebound. Schroeder against Oubre. Oh, nice D from Schroeder. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Nets. Here's Thomas. Rebound by the 76ers. Oubre on the wing. He's guarded by Claxton. And Oubre gets it to go.
And one thing Oubre could do to help his offense, to me, make himself into a better ball handler. Great dribble drive move that time.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That'll belong to Kyle Lowry. It seems you could bring in anybody to this team and pair them with Embiid, and they'd still win, Greg.
Oh, they got a solid roster, but there's no denying that Embiid is the heartbeat of this team. The 76ers go how Embiid goes, kind of like our broadcast with you. and in the last 5 seasons, they've gone to the playoffs.
Now here's Maxey. Last game, he had 28 points. Here's Embiid. That falls. Nice setup by Harris.
Yeah, this is what sets Embiid apart from other bigs. That mid-range game is on point.
Bridges outside from deep three-point range. Johnson finds Schroeder. He drops it from range. Schroeder's got 5.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Outside Maxey. Pass to Embiid. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. And finally, they hit one.
And that's the hunger that Embiid plays with. He just gobbles up the miss and goes back up for the score.
It's Bridges on the wing. Count the basket.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Lowry to pass to Embiid. Back to Lowry. The 11-footer. Brooklyn with the board. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
It's never easy to win games when you're missing free throws. They had to be better.
You know this. Nothing gets a crowd into the game more than a bunch of missed free throws. That's one of the worst things you can do on the road.
Philadelphia with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Maxey passes to Harris. Knocks it down from distance.
Always ready to fire. Give Harris a good pass. Tobias will get you an assist.
Outside Schroeder. Let's go with a 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. And since the All-Star break, these teams have been swatting down shots left and right. The 76ers, 4th.
And they've been a wrecking ball on the defensive end, racking up the blocks and really setting the tone.
The 76ers have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Lowry outside. Harris against Johnson. Harris's shot is good. Harris has got 5.
In so many ways, Harris can beat you. He has the size and skill to score from all 3 levels.
And here's Schroeder outside. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Lowry. Rebounded by Johnson.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Pulls up, high post. Bridges outside. There's the triple. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Bridges.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Lowry against Schroeder. Embiid a screen on Schroeder. And Lowry launches it from deep. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
3-pointer, Bridges. And the Nets, another 3.
Well, a high motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire off the catch and shoot, Mikal.
And Maxey's got the ball here for the 76ers. They trail by 1. Now here's Embiid. Well, you look at his scoring average of 34.5 points a game. Very impressive.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Fields checked in for Philadelphia. Melton comes in for Tyrese Maxey.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Lowry. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Pass to Harris. Now Embiid. to the paint. And Embiid throws it down.
At 7 feet tall, Embiid looks to dunk often, especially when he's got good positioning.
And Doris, for Brooklyn, what do you think their biggest challenge will be retooling this roster?
BA, one of the problems they face, they don't own many of their own draft picks. So acquiring key pieces has to come through trades and free agency. And with that, you then have to have the salary cap implications to deal with. This is not easy.
Now here's Melton. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Harris outside. Over Finney-Smith. Harris misses. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Smith outside. Three-pointer. Rebound by the 76ers. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, they were dialed in from deep in that one. The basket must have looked as big as the ocean because they were hitting everything.
Well, and I think what that was a product of was their movement off the basketball. Just tremendous work on the perimeter.
Lowry with it. Knocked loose. Smith outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Walker for 3. And the Nets, another 3.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back after this word. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
The Sixers trailing on the court right now. Second quarter for the Nets. Walker the off guard and Bridges the small forward. Trendon Watford is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Smith in at the 1. Yes, it's good.
Boy, Hield usually does his work on the perimeter. How about that finish inside?
Brooklyn has gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. And for Buddy Hield, he became the second fastest player in NBA history to hit 1,500 three-pointers, Doris.
And consider, BA, only Stephen Curry did it faster. Hield is one of the top three-point shooters in the league. He's got both the volume and the efficiency to prove it.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Well, the Sixers have so much firepower, but it's all about chemistry. Anyone knows the way teams grow is by talking and being around each other. The connection between the stars is what's going to help them reach their peak. Brian?
Well, they've had to deal with some adjustments for sure. Allie, thanks. Now here's Maxey. Still without a bucket. Off the mark there with a 3. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Melton against Walker. And there's the lob.
So these are the shots that Finney-Smith's teammates encourage him to take. You can see why, guys. He can make that.
Here's Maxey. A great score, averaging almost 26 a game. Pass to Reed. Back to Maxey. Launches it from deep. Again, Maxey missing. The Nets have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Walker's got 14.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Maxey against Smith. Shot to stop the run. Gets a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback. Reed's got his first basket.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the block out, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
Maxey against Smith. Watford with a screen. And he's going for the lob.
Well, Dennis Smith Jr. so good at pick and roll situations, understanding how to pass around the defender.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Maxey. Nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
For Brooklyn, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Smith passes to Bridges. And the Nets, another 3.
I just love the ball movement.
And it's the Sixers with the ball. 15-point game. And without a superstar scorer, Grant, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shot to great shot.
Here's Watford. That one falls. Watford's got his second basket.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Philadelphia is welcome to the court, your Sixers ENT.
The 76ers will have a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Reed. Harris comes in for Batum. Oubre, he's checked in for Hield. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Melton. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Claxton, he's checked in for Watford. Johnson comes in for Finney Smith. Thomas, he's checked in for Walker. And it's Schroeder in for Smith. The 76ers have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Lowry, the pass to Embiid. Yes! Embiid from in close.
Yeah, getting aggressive in the paint. Look at Joel putting his size to work.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Thomas. We always see trends come and go in the NBA, Graham. It seems like in the current era, the pick and roll is the go-to offensive set.
Oh, no question, B.A. To be competitive these days, you have to be able to run the pick and roll very, very well. And that's That's why lead guard play is so important right now in the league.
Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton. 2 shots.
The first one falls. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And it's Lowry with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 16. And that'll be Philadelphia's ball as it goes out of bounds. Sixers able to keep the possession. Outside Oubre. Pass to Embiid. Rebounded by the Nets. Johnson for 3. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Johnson's got 6 points.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
1:19 left in the half. Maxey passes to Embiid. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Defensive foul. Nicholas Claxton. That's his second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Philadelphia, Joel.
They're one of the most well-rounded players in the game. Embiid is also a top-notch trash talker, too. I mean, he knows how to get under the skin of his opponents.
Now here's Bridges. Give him 8 points now. Bridges, a screen on Harris. Back to Bridges. Schroeder against Lowry. 5 to shoot. Screen by Claxton. Schroeder passes to Claxton. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Nets lead by 18. Schroeder against Lowry. Here's Embiid. A 32-point game for him in the win against Orlando.
You know what else impressed me? How infectious his tenacity was. Simply a wrecking ball on the boards, collected huge amounts of rebounds.
Yeah, even inside among the bigs, Lowry can find his finish. I mean, he's that clever offensively.
Now Schroeder. He's got 5. Bridges passes to Johnson. Got it up. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race.
When I look at Brooklyn, they're not going to make the playoffs. We knew that. But they did show glimpses of what they could eventually be. Unfortunately, all of that will have to wait till next year.
And back to the matchup at hand. Everything has been going smoothly for the Brooklyn Nets.
Well, they're inflicting major damage from downtown, shooting with a lot of confidence. And on the other side, that defense looks frustrated.
Frustrated? You mean a little bit crispy? I can smell it. Barbecue chicken time.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Ooh, it's been quite a game for Lonnie Walker.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Harris and Embiid are in the middle. Kyle Lowry out there with Maxey, and it's Oubre in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Joel Embiid talked about setting the tone. He said it's not easy being a leader. I'm not an off-the-court guy. I'm more reserved. But on the court, I show up. That's the way I like to lead, dominating on the court, offensively, defensively, and try to bring everybody along with me. Brian?
He does it well, for sure. Allie, thanks for that. Now here's Johnson. He has 6. To the inside, Claxton. Ooh, a 2-handed power slam.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Harris with it. He's guarded by Claxton. Harris passes to Embiid. The Sixers again can't hit.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
To the middle. Here's Bridges. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Bridges has got 10.
Boy, you have to be aggressive, powering through contact. Mikal Bridges, no signs of backing away.
Pass to Embiid. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. He's got 15.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Schroeder against Lowry. Shot's good by Schroeder. And the Nets lead by 20.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Philadelphia's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Lowry surveys the D. Embiid a screen on Schroeder, and Lowry launches it from deep. Brooklyn with the board. Claxton's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Johnson a screen on Lowry. Claxton with it, now guarded by Harris. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey.
First team foul.
And he drops a first.
Nicholas Claxton taking 2 shots.
That one misses.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
And so Lowry will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Oubre can't hit.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
There's the screen by Johnson. And Claxton gets the bucket.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Embiid. Here's an 8-footer. The Sixers again can't hit. The Nets have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. And here's Bridges. 10 points for him. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oubre with a steal. Fast break, Philadelphia. Lowry, the pass to Oubre. The Sixers with another miss.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Bridges, a screen on Embiid. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. This Sixers squad is struggling. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Oubre can't hit.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Claxton with it, picked up by Embiid. And the 76ers shooting just 38% for this game so far to get back on track. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one. This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Here's Maxey. 1:53 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And one of the better defenders in the league, Grant, Mikal Bridges. He'll lock you down.
Oh, he will, B.A. Often matched up against the opponent's best scorer, and he is just so fierce. But he also helps you generate offense, hitting threes and extending the defense to create room to operate.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Reed's checked in for Philadelphia. Hield comes in for Lowry. Sharp, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Finney-Smith comes in for Bridges. A minute 50 left in the third. Here's Reed. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Here's Maxey. Reed passes to Hield. Will it go? Drained it for 2 points.
Well, how about the in-between game? Buddy Hield saying, I'm a 3-level scorer, folks.
Pass to Sharp. Finney-Smith, a screen. Sharp goes in, and he gets it to go.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
.107 left in the third quarter. Outside Oubre. And here's Harris. The kick out to Maxey. 5 on the clock. And here's Oubre from the arc. Rebound Brooklyn.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Johnson passes to Thomas, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Oubre. There's 38 seconds left in the third. Inside. It's stolen by Oubre. 3 on 3. Tries to break his ice. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
In terms of scoring, this hasn't been his quarter. Just 1 of 7.
Johnson on the wing. Down low. Thomas passes to Schroeder. Fires from deep. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Brooklyn, Walker the off guard, and Bridges the small forward. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Trendon Watford, and it's Smith in at the point.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Bridges against Hield. And here's Payne outside. Counted from distance. Payne's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, this guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
Smith inside. Defended by Payne. Watford back to Smith. Pass to Finney-Smith. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And Grant, in league news, how about your former coach? Coach K taking on an advisory role with the NBA.
Well, B.A., tremendous experience and leadership from that man. 4 decades at the college level, the men's national team. I mean, the league recruiting a blue chipper if there ever was one.
Here's Watford. The shot comes out. Now here's Hield. Pass to Reed. Lets a floater go. Out to Hield for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And they're just staying with possessions on the offensive glass and getting rewarded for it. You have to love the hustle.
Smith passes to Finney-Smith. Good. Finney-Smith's gotten 4 this quarter.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Philadelphia has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Melton finds Hield. Outside Payne. Back to Hield. The 3 ball. Finney-Smith pulls it in. The Nets have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Smith outside. 3-pointer. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Reed's got 5 rebounds in the game. Melton outside. Misses the 3. Brooklyn shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. Finney-Smith a screen. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. And Philadelphia calls time here. With so many recent #1 picks and MVP winners being foreign-born players, Doris, the NBA truly feels like a global sport.
It's wonderful, B.A., because when I think back historically, wouldn't NBA fans have loved the opportunity to have seen Arvydas Sabonis in his prime? He spent decades toiling over in the European leagues and was a dominant figure in the sport. But the idea that you can now get Luka Doncic or Mr. Wembanyama at such an early age and watch them unfold their NBA careers, it is fabulous.
And the 76ers going with a whole new group out there. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Claxton, he's checked in for Watford. Johnson comes in for Finney-Smith. Thomas, he's checked in for Walker. And it's Schroeder in for Smith. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Lowry, the pass to Embiid. Grant, you had an incredible career. 2-time college champ, 7-time All-Star. But tell me where owner ranks in your career resume.
You know, BA, it's very fascinating. The main reason I wanted to open the door for other ex-players to get equity in teams, I do believe ownership groups should involve ex-players and listen to us, you know, and I think that is where the league is ultimately headed.
To the inside. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The way they've hit the offensive boards in the second half, you would think they're the team that's leading.
Here's Claxton. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Lowry, the pass to Embiid. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
I mean, it's almost like the higher degree of difficulty on the shot, the more focused Embiid will be. Of course, as an opponent, it can be so frustrating to face a player who can score against your toughest defense.
Schroeder with it. Now guarded by Harris. It's good. Johnson's got 7 points for the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And Philadelphia has possession after the basket by Brooklyn. And Harris throws it down.
And that's the kind of fire Harris brings. Throw it up and let him go get it.
A minute 39 left in the fourth. Harris against Johnson. To the paint. Here's Claxton. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way. For the Nets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they're getting ready to notch their 33rd win of the year.
And with this victory, they conclude this season series, having won 3 out of 4 games these two teams played. And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Maxey finds Harris. Now here's Embiid. He's guarded by Claxton. Embiid passes to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. Claxton with a rebound. Johnson against Harris. Johnson inside. Over Harris. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
.36 seconds left in the final quarter. Maxey with it. Here's Embiid, and the layup falls.
Excellent focus there from Embiid. Just pushes past the contact.
So it's Brooklyn now. Now Johnson. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. Nails it.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Dorisburg, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And now we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Cameron Johnson.
Play together.
I think we're going to be dominant on the court.
Yes, sir. You already know.